Selamat malam Indonesia. Selamat malam. Kembali lagi di live Instagram Listen to Kimi FM. Seperti biasa kita punya program Artist of the Month. Dan Artist of the Month di bulan Juli ini spesial dari negara Eropa ya. Salah satu negara di Eropa, dan tentu saja saya akan berbicara bahasa Inggris selama acara ini berlangsung. Tapi yang menariknya nih, kenapa saya memilih Artist of the Month yang satu ini? Karena yang satu ini sangat suka sekali traveling ke Indonesia. So, siapakah artis of the month bulan ini? Kalau misalkan kamu sudah lihat postingan di Listen to Kim FM, pasti sudah tahu siapa dia ya. Dan dia sudah join di sini. Langsung saja kita akan bergabung bersama Audun. Bisa berjalan dengan baik koneksinya, tidak ada halangan. Karena seperti biasa, kita mengandalkan yang namanya koneksi. Alright, good afternoon Norway.
Hello, Indonesia. How are you, Kimi?
How are you? I'm good, and how about you? All is good?
Yeah, I'm good too, thanks.
Okay, so I'm very glad you joined with my show. As I mentioned to you, I had a program, Artist of the Month, and honestly, I'm very, very happy to having you on my show. How about your love life, your life? I mean, during this pandemic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, first of all, I just have to say thanks for inviting me, and it's of course, first of all, my honor to be selected as Artist of the Month. I'm very grateful for that. And well, yeah, the question was how am I doing during the pandemic?
Yeah, because do you know, I live in Indonesia, especially Jakarta. Starting tomorrow, our government is, like we have to lock down again. Then that's make us sad, and we don't know
Yeah.
what to do. But yeah, it's happening to us in Indonesia. How about in Norway? Where do you live in Norway? In Oslo, or where is your town, by the way?
The name of the city is called Trondheim. It's a bit north of the capital Oslo. So
Oh.
and yeah, I read about the news that it's been a lot of cases of COVID in Indonesia lately. It's sad to read it. In Norway, we have been quite long time for lockdown as well, especially in Oslo. They have been locked down for several months, but the
Okay.
last weeks it has like slowly started to open up a little. In my city, we have been having kind of like a third wave of
Mm-hmm.
new cases, but it's also better than it was like a year ago.
Okay. I want to say hi to everyone join us tonight. Hi everyone, welcome to my podcast, Listen to Kimi FM. My name is Kimi, and I'm a podcaster of Listen to Kimi FM. Every month, I had a program, Listen to Kimi FM, Artist of the Month. And for this July, I had Audun Kvitland. Why I pick Audun? Because when I heard Audun had a song, Nasi Padang, I'm very interesting to having a conversation and also the interview like this. So, buat teman-teman di Indonesia, hai, selamat malam. Sekali lagi selamat datang di podcast Listen to Kim FM. Thank you for joining us. Dan, Audun, can you speak Indonesia with well, right?
Well, I wish. I have just learned some few phrases and words. I learned like Indonesian version of Nasi Padang song, and I've been like trying to practice some words, but I'm not able to speak it very, very well or communicate with Indonesian language, unfortunately. I wish I was though.
Okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. I am still learning English too, but I have to speak English very well with my guests all over the world, because
Yeah.
we have this program to support indie artists from, my first artist January is coming from LA, USA, and also from New York, and last month from London, UK, and this month I had you from Norway. So, Audun, what you doing lately? I mean, I know you're a musician. What you doing lately?
Hmm.
You make a new music or new lyric for your fans?
Well, lately I have been working here in my studio. I have like a small
Hmm.
studio here with some friends
Oh, good.
Ambolt Audio in Trondheim. We are mainly working on music and sound design for films. So the most,
Films?
yeah,
Films?
yeah,
Oh,
films.
good.
So the most,
What kind of films?
um, lot
The
of different
series
kinds.
or?
It's the
uh
main focus lately have been documentary films, but we also do,
Documentary films? Oh,
yeah,
great. Okay.
but we also do like advertisements or corporate movies and stuff like this. However, we don't make the films. We just make the sound and the music and some
Okay.
sound effects and stuff like this. So that has been like
Okay.
my main focus the last years actually.
Oh my God, I'm so interesting with you make a music for the documentary film, you know. So, uh, you had a traveling in Indonesia for a years ago, and then do you want to make a, you know, like a music some documentary when you're visit Indonesia? Maybe.
Yes, actually I already have together with a director called Audun Amundsen. We have made
Who?
a Audun Amundsen. He is also a friend of
Uh-huh.
mine living here in Norway. Together we have made a
Oh, okay.
documentary called Nasi Padang, a viral adventure, which is about our visit to Indonesia in both the first visit where we were traveling around and also the second visit to West Sumatra and partly Lampung and Jakarta as well.
Okay.
So,
Talking about, yeah. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
sorry, yeah, that
So.
documentary is actually available now in Go Play in Indonesia
Mhm.
for any Indonesian people that would like to see it.
Okay, I'm wondering why you just making a music only nasi padang, because you know we are Indonesia. We had a lot of food like, you know, nasi goreng, sate ayam, you know, kind of
Yeah,
soup, also tempe Palembang. And I heard you visit Indonesia not only to Padang but you visit another our city. So why you
yeah,
just making a music about nasi padang? And that's make me feel jealous. I'm a human, but you know, nasi padang is just a food.
yeah. Well, it's a good question. I won't compare the food with the people because the people of
Mhm.
Indonesia is obviously great. So, but the food compared to other food uh, is it's something different with it, I guess, because for example, nasi goreng, which I really like as well, it's a bit similar to, for example, what you can get in other countries like fried rice in China, and you have
Mhm.
the satay with the chicken and the delicious flavors. It's Indonesian trademark flavor kind of, but it's also have some similarities to the Thai chicken satay things. So it's like, but nasi padang for me it was like a completely new taste. The rendang, I never tasted anything that could remind me of it, and also a lot of the other things served in the nasi padang was completely new for me. So it was a thrill to taste it.
Do you know when you said you the nasi padang is completely your life? It's like you found the soulmate of your life, right?
Exactly.
So. So I don't know how you know, my podcast is all about single fighter. We always support single fighter out there, like single mom, single dad, single
Mm.
woman, single man, married or unmarried. So do you single? I'm asking you live right now,
Yeah, no,
and
I,
all
I,
people watching us.
yeah, I have a girlfriend here in Norway, so
Okay.
I'm not a single fighter in that way.
Oh, no worries. So everyone, Auden is not single anymore, but he's you know, support single fighter of course as well to my podcast, right?
Definitely, of course.
Okay, okay, okay. So this is during this pandemic. I mean, every weekend, if we don't have yeah, like a normal condition, what do you do? I mean, do you like maybe doing sport or maybe like spare time with your girlfriend to somewhere? Because I know it. Norway, yeah, it's very, very beautiful country, beautiful, the picture of Norway. I really want to visit Norway someday, you know what? So,
Yeah, you
what do
should.
you doing? Uh, every weekend, maybe, like, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe,
it's
can you tell us?
of course. Yeah, no, it's of course different from weekend to weekend, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, if it's nice weather, it's good to, like you say, go out in the Norwegian nature, maybe go hiking somewhere, or just find a spot to sit down, maybe have some barbecue or anything like this. But if it's bad weather, like if it's raining a lot or really cold, maybe I'm rather inside making music, watching films or series, or playing guitar, going to the gym, stuff like this. So yeah, it depends a bit on the weather, and lately because of Corona, it has been more difficult to gather people. But before Corona, on when the restrictions will relieve, I guess we will go back to having more yeah, dinner parties or stuff like this.
Okay, so I want to say hi again to everyone join us watching us. Hi everyone, halo teman-teman di Indonesia. Selamat datang di podcast Listen to Kimi FM live on Instagram. Seperti biasa, as always, I had a program. Saya punya program Artist of the Month dan suatu kebanggaan untuk bulan ini. Indie artisnya adalah Audun Kvitland, di mana seperti yang mungkin teman-teman tahu ya, Audun ini salah satu traveler musician juga yang mengunjungi Indonesia, dan salah satu masakan dari Indonesia atau ciri khas dari daerah Sumatera Barat Padang, nasi Padang, dibikinin lagu gitu kan. If you hearing the nasi Padang, very very easy listening, the lyric is very touchy, and you like talking to someone, so how do you make the lyric and the inspiring the music? I mean, how do you do that
Yeah.
after you eat the nasi padang and the next day you make the music? Maybe.
Well, it was quite close. I came back home to Norway just because I ate nasi padang the last day on my travel. So when I came back to Norway, it has just been a couple of days since I first ate it, and I started researching online where if it's possible to find it anywhere online in Norway. So, but it's impossible. It's no restaurants here that serves it. So, and as maybe if you have met your boyfriend or someone that you really like, and then you move away from him, you will start missing him, right?
Right.
So it's like if the same way as if I would miss a girl, I miss this food. So, and as a musician, sometimes you can write a love song to try to get the attention of this girl, or in my case, this food. So I wrote a love song, and to express my feelings, and in some way it seems like it even made me reunite with the food, because I was invited back to Indonesia. Lucky me.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I told you I'm very, very jealous, envy with the nasi padang, because you're looking like falling in love for the first time. I mean, so yeah, good for you, nasi padang. Anyway, I was checking on your music at Spotify and also another platform on your YouTube channel. So I mean, before Nasi Padang, this song, we have to know. I have to know what the kind of music you guys making. Like, I don't know, maybe pop, or maybe I don't know, alternative, something like that.
Yeah, sure. I had a band that was called Asiago right before, and we've made like indie rock kind of music with pop influences. So
Okay.
it was like a 6-piece band with two guitars, keyboard, drums, and vocals, and bass. Uh, but I also have always had like kind of thing with like singer-songwriter music, just guitar and the vocals and more mellow kind of things. So it's like been a combination of independent rock music and more laid back singer-songwriter music.
Okay, okay. So it's very, very, like you born to be a musician, maybe. I mean, when do you start to doing that? I mean, so, to be a musician, when you're a kid, or years ago, or when do you starting?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Actually, I started really quite late with music, but I grew up in a family with where my parents both were playing instruments and were singing around me, and my father
Mm-hmm.
was making reviews of LPs, so he was playing music around me all the time. But
Okay.
actually, I started playing guitar when I was 18, so I started
18.
really, yeah, so I started really late. So if
Not too late. How old are you right
I'm
now?
38, so it's
38, and yeah,
23
you
years
starting
ago.
from yeah, 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 from 18, and you're 88 right now, so it's almost 20 years ago, right?
Yeah. So, but
Mm-mm. Okay.
a lot of people think it might be too late if they don't start playing when they are a kid. But I think it's
No,
still possible.
no, for me, doing, like being a musician, play the music is not easy, especially the guitar, the piano. Oh my God, I'm trying to be a pianist, and I learning and I practice the piano, but I'm give up. No, I can be a musician. I can. So that's why I made this program, Artist of the Month, for support in the artists over the world, because I really, really, like, I really, really like support, and I'm very appreciate their masterpiece, like you, of course. Yeah. So right now, because we had a, Instagram live just 1 hour for live, yeah, before they cut our conversation. Maybe now, please, come on, Audun, give us your best performance live on Instagram.
Oh yeah, really. So I'm not sure what I would name my best performance, but as since I'm not like I don't look at myself as a typical artist. Maybe I'm more like a producer. Since
Okay.
I don't play so much live concerts and stuff like this. So when I make a song, sometimes I record it, I create it with my guitar, and I record it, and
Yeah.
almost never play it again, right? So to be honest, a lot of my songs,
Why?
because I don't play any concerts, at least now during Corona, it's been
Okay.
nothing. So a lot of my songs is even songs that I only play when I record them and almost never later, because then I'm getting tired of them and I want to make new new music. But
I see.
so the song that I have played live is Nasi Padang, of course. So that's
No
probably the one
worries.
I should perform.
Of course, we are Indonesian. So, talking about the Indonesian, saya mau menyapa. I wanna say hi to the Indonesian people. Hai hai, selamat malam semua yang sudah bergabung. Di sini sudah banyak ya yang gabung, sama sapa satu-satu. Namanya sih nama-nama teman-teman di Indonesia nih. Oh, ada Mas Arif. Hai, Mas Arif. Lalu juga ada Kakak Dipta. Hai. Dan lain sebagainya. Selamat malam semuanya. Maaf tidak bisa disebutkan satu-satu, but thank you for join us. Selamat datang sekali lagi. Welcome to my podcast Listen to Kimi FM. My name is Kimi from podcast Listen to Kimi FM. I had a program Artist of the Month for support indie artists over the world. I'm very glad to having Audun Kvitland Nasi Padang for this month. So right now, Audun,
Yep.
please give us your live performance for our viewers and also our listeners.
Okay. I will try.
Everyone, Everyone, this is Audun Kvitland live on Instagram with Nasi Padang. Here we go.
Let's see. Okay. I still remember when I tasted you. I wouldn't believe that it could be true. The first time of my life. And if you were human, I would make you my wife. Whoa. Nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang. It's the best thing you will ever taste. If you never taste it, it's a big disgrace. I am your biggest fan. Just remember one thing, you need to eat with your hand. Whoa. Nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang. When I'm closing my eyes, I feel the taste on my lips. I can feel the kubukan on my fingertips. And I really think you're silly if you leave in the table without tasting the chili. Oh, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang. I like it like the bee likes honey. I like it like everyone likes money. I like it like the kids like their bunny. I like it if it's rainy or sunny. I like it like the bee likes honey. I like it like everyone likes money. I like it like the kids like their bunny. I like it if it's rainy or sunny. Whoa. Nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang, nasi padang.
Yay! Oh my God. You know what? As Indonesian, I feel so proud of nasi Padang. I'm not from Padang. I am from, West Java. But as Indonesian, I feel like proud nasi Padang is, is going to the world with your song, especially the musician from Norway. And this pandemic is very crazy, and all people stuck in the moment. So as a musician, what do you do? Maybe you had a inspiring for this moment to make another music, like, I don't know, Corona, I hate you, or maybe something pandemic, oh my God, I don't know, when it's over, something like that, maybe.
Yeah. It's actually a song on my YouTube channel that is called it's a rap battle between Nasi Padang and the coronavirus. So you could check that out. It's like to get out some frustration against Corona.
Okay.
So it's I think if you just search for Nasi Padang versus Corona, you will find it in YouTube. And but yeah, it's I think the Corona has created a lot of space for people so they can, at least in Norway, since we have been so isolated for a long time.
Yes.
It has been, I know a lot of people have had really difficult time because of this, and some people also have had some creativity blossoming because of suddenly they have their mind off work because maybe they are laid off work for a while, and then they can write and they can do things that they haven't done for a while. So also for me in the beginning, I had maybe some extra creativity because of this, but of course mainly I think Corona has been a really sad sad contribution to our society, and I hope that we will open up and hug each other soon.
Okay. So before Corona, you and the band has a performance out there, maybe somewhere, like I don't know, like performance at cafe or some hangout place, probably.
Yeah, so me and my band, we played quite a lot of concerts when we were active, but we actually haven't played concerts the last years because people have been moving to different parts of Norway, and someone has became fathers, and then they have quit the band. So right now I just have my own project here, and I have a Norwegian project with my friend and colleague that sits next door here. And I have another project with another friend. So I have like right now 3 different music projects, but 2 of them are with Norwegian lyrics. So
Okay.
Kvitland project that has the Nase Padang song is the only one with English lyrics.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
some and
Okay.
some
Great.
and some Bahasa Indonesia lyrics.
Wow. Can't wait. Just can't wait. Okay. So, Audun, who are your current favorite musician, by the way?
That's a really difficult question because I have so
Why?
much because I have so many musicians that I really love. I remember when
Just tell us.
I wanted to decorate my wall in my living room with some of my favorite
Mhm.
albums, but I ended up
Oh.
with almost 100 albums. So it's difficult to choose one. But for a long time, I have been a really huge fan of a quite kind of
Who?
unknown British artist that is called Tom McRae.
Oh, okay. And then?
He's a he's a singer-songwriter from England. Makes really lovely melodies and great lyrics. So maybe if I have to pick one, it has to be him.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I heard all the musician from England is very, very talented, like the Beatles, something like that. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
of course, you are from one of country of Europe. So, I mean, yeah, you have to, the musician from Indonesia, too, they had a talented and going to the world, our indie musician. So I always support the Indian musician over the world because I know they're struggling. They had, survive in this situation. So, Audun, I wanted to know, yeah, who's influenced you after that musician, of course? Another
uh,
person maybe who's influenced you so far?
yeah. So it's a lot of people. I just have to mention. I just saw the Indonesian artist Myla Faisa just joined the stream. She's
Oh,
an
really?
Indonesian violinist.
Violence. Yeah,
She played in
I
one
know
of my
her.
song called Batik Friday. She did a really great performance. So that was inspiring as well. So, but yeah, I have had
Oh,
a lot of inspiring artists over the years. So it can vary from bands like Radiohead or Death Cab for Cutie, and or artists like all the classics like Tom Waits, which is one of my all-time favorite musicians, and same with like Neil Young or Johnny Cash and all of those classics. But also, yeah, in the later years, I found like Billie Eilish to be cool, and uh, and I have a love for some humoristic music as well, like Lonely Island or Monty Python or John LaJoie, Weird Al Yankovic, and those kind of artists. So I have like a mix of lots of different things that inspires me all the time. But yeah, maybe the most inspiring thing is to discover new music though.
okay, great. Okay. And talking about the other music, I want to know about what's your favorite songs of yours, by the way.
Yeah, I've been trying to think about this. I don't I don't think I have any current favorite song. What I do when I open up my Spotify account to listen to new music or to music, I usually go to first I go to my release radar each week and listen to all the new music from artists that I love. And
Yeah?
And then I maybe also sometimes, of course, play some music that I find like classics that I go back to again and again. But I didn't manage. I'm sorry, but I actually didn't manage to pick one song as, as a favorite song
What
this
is
time.
that?
No, I didn't find any. I don't even
Okay.
know. I don't know what to answer. I'm sorry. So it's just to be the next song, maybe, if I can say that.
No worries. At least I know you really, really love your masterpiece, your music. So it's okay. I'm just asking. But
Sure.
okay. Next question. By the way, we have to say hi again to our viewers. Hi, everyone. Once again, welcome to my podcast, Listen to Kimi FM. My name is Kimi from Jakarta, Indonesia. I had a program, Artist of the Mind, and this program for support indie artists over the world. And I'm very glad to having Audun Kvitland on my show for this July. All right, Audun, we're talking about your hobbies like traveling, so
Yeah.
can you tell us why do you like traveling to Indonesia, my country? I feel like honored, and I'm Indonesian. To be honest, I have no I have no opportunity to around Indonesia. I mean, outside from the Java Island, I never had to visit there except Bali. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm saying about that. And you have to you was visit Padang, Lombok, right? And Pulau Komodo, something like that. So can you tell us why do you around the Indonesia? Why do you looking for from my country?
Yeah, sure. I started looking at Indonesia when I saw some beautiful pictures of the Indonesian nature, and then I got
Okay.
a book from Lonely Planet. So they have written like a huge book with a guide to Indonesia and how to travel in Indonesia, where they are
Okay.
writing about the different islands and different cultures that you can find there. So I started to really be curious about going there and visit it myself. So mainly it was like a combination of the beautiful nature and the like diversity that I found really interesting about Indonesia. And so I went there with a friend of mine and traveled around for 3 weeks, going to different islands and doing a lot of so nice. It was so nice to travel around there. I really fell in love with your country.
Right. So have you ever feel like have feeling with Indonesian people, especially women in Indonesia?
Well, no, I have met so many lovely Indonesian people that I have feelings
Thank
with
you.
them because they are like friends to me, and it's I remember I was reading online before I went to Indonesia that the Indonesian people are one of the most friendly people in the world, and
Thank you.
I think that's also right from my experience. So yeah, it's a lot of great great people in your country. So and so diverse and exciting to go there. So yeah, you should be proud.
Okay. So are you really come from Norway? I mean, you born in Norway or you come from
Yeah,
somewhere in Europe?
I'm born and raised in Norway. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So talking about the Europe, this time, the Europe 2021 is happening. Do you like football, by the way, Audun?
Yeah, kind of. I used to love it when I was a kid. I played it, and yeah, it was fun, and I still enjoy it. But I haven't been following the European Championship so much. I just follow
Why?
the. I usually just join when it comes to the finals and semifinals and the more exciting games because Norway unfortunately didn't qualify. If Norway was
Yeah.
if Norway was qualified, I would probably have followed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a club of the football just from Norway because all the people in the world like love another football club
Yeah,
from another country.
I like. Always been a fan of Manchester United. They also have Ole Gunnar Solskjær as their Norwegian manager, which is quite interesting. And I always also have been kind of weak for the football team Barcelona in Catalonia. So
Oh,
that's maybe my two main teams outside of Norway.
yeah. Okay. I understand because you're a musician. You're not a sport lover, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess I
because
prefer music. Yeah.
yeah, I know. So I think yeah, people love football because this moment pandemic just stay at home and watching the champion Europe champion is very like entertaining them and also very excited to watching them like the European champion is very good. And as Indonesian, I feel like, kalau bahasa Indonesia bilang kapan ya pemain bola Indonesia tuh bisa mendunia? I mean like the football player from Indonesia to going to the world, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Audun. I want to know how do you see yourself as an artist, especially in the musician and in the artist?
Yeah, I think that's quite interesting because I don't look at myself as a artist so much. As I mentioned, I
Why?
look because I feel mostly at home when I'm in the studio producing music, writing music, and recording music. So I feel maybe I'm more producer and studio musician,
Okay.
like a little more than an artist. I really kind of find it exciting to play concerts and play live, but I feel really at home when I'm just producing music and can play around with sounds and moods and stuff in the studio. That's where I kind of feel like I belong. So I'm like a part-time artist, but maybe more a producer.
Okay, okay. So you produce the music of your town. I mean, you had the own studio in your living room or your home, maybe. Can you
Not
show us?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so
Everyone
yeah,
here wanna see your
okay, I will
studio,
give
the
you a
mini
tour.
studio.
This
Yeah,
is
give
so
it
this is one of
the
the
tour.
rooms. We have so
Yeah.
here's my piano, guitar. I have a setup here with TV, and this is like the console, and here I have
Okay.
this my favorite chimes.
It's from
Uh,
Indonesia, right?
oh yeah, it should
Correct?
be. So this is the second mixing room.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
so it's also like this is like a surround studio. It has speakers, 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 speakers. So it's like a surround sound studio. This is like
Yeah.
the vocal booth where you can record with some extra instruments. Here's the guitars of me and my friend Jørgen.
That your guitar, all of them,
Yeah,
or your friend?
that is
Uh-huh.
half of them is mine and the other half is my colleague.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You have more than one guitar. Do you like guitar so much? I mean, if you
Yeah,
can pick one, which one? Guitar or piano?
guitar because I use the piano when I compose music sometimes, but guitar
Yeah.
is something I just been playing a lot more than the piano. So if I have to choose, I had to pick the guitar.
Yeah, I know. A man with the guitar is like a man with a woman, So yeah, I have experience with a man with the guitar. I feel like, oh my God, your guitar is your girlfriend, something like that. And how about your girlfriend? She's already jealous with your guitar, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah. because as a woman, if we have, like we have a man, the guitarist, they have a long day with their guitar and have no time with us to quality time for, like, okay, your guitar is your girlfriend, your guitar is your woman. What do
Yeah,
you think?
that could be a. I think that could be a problem. Then you have to treat your girlfriend like it's your best guitar.
That's what I mean. Nobody, I don't know. I don't like to tell the nobody because you're the one. Yeah, you treat the guitar as you treat your woman, right? Same like that. So
Actually,
you,
I try to spend even more time with my girlfriend than my guitar.
that's good. That's good. So a man, the boys out there, please here. If you guitarist, please, yeah, be like be fair and not compare your guitar and your girlfriend or your woman. Okay, Audun, it's so much interact here. So many watching us right now. Thanks for the wave and thanks for the love to us. Once again, my name is Kimi from Podcast Listen to Kimi FM. Once again, I'm very glad to having Audun Kvitland on my show as an artist of the month, especially indie artist. So, Audun, I want to know about what kind of career do you want to have in the future? Because you had tell us you're a producer, you're a musician. What kind
Hmm.
of career maybe in the future for your next next achievement?
Yeah. I think it could go in many different directions, but
Mm-hmm.
an ideal career for me would be to keep making music, writing songs, where my
Mm-hmm.
focus would be to produce and create the music and hopefully make people happy about the music. But of course, when COVID goes down and I have enough songs, I think it would be cool to play a little more live concerts as well. So at least one time in my life, I hope that I can go on a tour in Indonesia with some with like a band or something.
Okay.
That would be cool. But for now, I'm just happy making music and see whatever happens.
Okay, I'm really appreciate when you said you had a plan to make a some like concert in my country. Of course, that's don't forget you had me to arrange the program. So don't
Okay,
forget about that. And we
that's
can
great.
collaborate. Like like we are a creator, right? I'm a podcaster and you're a musician. Maybe someday the podcaster and the musician had a collaborate from Indonesia and Norway go to the world. We don't know. Everyone
No,
just wish me luck.
yeah,
Doain ya biar biar berhasil because I had a like one of my dream for my podcast is from Indonesia to the world. I really love to say to the world I'm from Indonesia. I'm proud to be Indonesian. So yeah, and I'm proud to be your friend for this moment.
yeah.
Okay,
Bangga, bangga
so
jadi Indonesia, right?
bangga jadi Indonesia. Okay, I'm wondering what kind of words Indonesia you can tell us. Like I don't know,
Uh, so
tell us.
just like the most basic ones. Hi, nama saya Audun dan apa kabar? Kabar baik, kamu? Saya berasal dari Norwegia. Yeah, things like this.
Yeah, that's good.
And,
Very good.
and
Okay,
I
Audun.
understand some words that I don't manage to use them myself, but sometimes if you say something, I can maybe understand a little, but that's usually I get lost.
Okay, if I say kamu hebat, do you know what I mean?
Hebat, I have heard the word, but I can't remember what it means.
You're amazing. You're
Ah,
amazing.
thank you. Kamu mantap juga.
Oh my God, you don't know what is hebat, but you know the mantap. How
Yeah,
come?
yeah. I don't know. I learned. That's the first one. One of the first things I learned.
Mantap. Okay, yeah. Oh, Indonesian always say hebat like mantap, keren,
Yeah,
cool, something like that.
keren. Yeah,
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 yeah. So, okay, I wanna know what's your plan, the next plan as an indie musician. I mean, yeah, you will say about, yeah, you produce the music and you made some, like, for next movie documentary.
yeah.
Tell us what's the next plan as an indie musician and also indie producer. Maybe you can
Yeah,
find the label, or maybe you can, like, yeah, to be a major artist, probably.
yeah. I don't have any big goals of finding a label. When I released the Nasa Badang song, I actually got some offers from different labels, major labels. But yeah, that's the contract wasn't so appealing. So I think it's some good things about being independent as well, because you can choose your own directions and choose what kind of things you want to do. Because if I have a big label, their main goal will probably be to make as much money as possible, while that's not my main goal with making music. I want to make music uh, that inspires me in some kind of way, and maybe if the music can make an impact, or if the music can make someone happy or feel better, that's more important than the money aspect, at least for me in my music career right now, because my professional career is in the film, sound, and music industry. So I don't depend on being on a label to keep making music, luckily.
Okay, so you're doing music from your passion, not
Yeah, yeah,
not only for the money, correct?
yeah, correct. That's
Okay,
I think
so
no, that's it. It's okay.
okay, I mean, what do you do as musician? I mean, yeah, being a musician is, yeah, the number one is getting money from their masterpiece, from their song, from their concert. What are you looking for? Because you're not really looking for money. You're doing music by your passion, and so yeah, just wondering how you get the money for your daily activity, for your monthly.
Yeah, I make all of my money. I make it by, or at least most
Uh-huh.
of my money, I make it from my company that just showed you, where we are making music and sound for the films. So that's what
Mhm.
actually make every month payment for me. The music that I make,
Yeah.
like for example the Nasa Badang song and other songs for the Indonesian market,
Okay.
it's mainly more an expense than an income.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun because, for example, because of the Nasa Badang song, I have been invited back to Indonesia 2 times, and I've been meeting so much fun people. I've been able to take part of TV shows in Indonesia and talk shows,
Yeah.
and invited to join crazy stuff that I never would imagine. So for me, the the real that's something that I will remember for the rest of my life. That's something I can bring with me and tell stories about, and something that I will love for the rest of my life. While money is something that comes and goes. So for me, that's priceless experience.
Yeah, I'm agree with your statement because yeah, even yeah, everybody need the money. Everybody loves money. But if you're doing something, what do you do what you love and love what you do is like, yeah, something, I don't know.
Mm,
No words can explain, correct?
yeah, exactly. I think so. But of course, it's important also to be able to live from something, and so you need the money, obviously. So if I did not have a job that I really loved, I would probably be more tempted into signing with, for example, a label that could try to give me a more secure income. But right now,
Mm-hmm.
that's not something that I really depend on, luckily.
Right. Like me, of course, I'm an indie podcaster. I'm doing this program by on myself, my idea to support indie musician over the world. But honestly, to get the money, in Indonesian podcaster is so many podcaster here. So I had a something like competition because the client, if they want to placement to our content, it's not easy if we don't have many followers. How about in your country, the client or the sponsor just looking our content, our music just from more followers, more listeners?
Yeah, it's different, of course. Some artists really depend on playing concerts and
Mm-hmm.
getting like paid for playing concerts. And if you are a really popular artist, you can actually make money from streaming. Like if you
Yeah.
have a lot of streams in Spotify, but then again, if you are on a label, they will maybe take most of the money from the streaming, so you are back to being depending on playing concerts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's very much different ways. But in Norway, we also have some things that you can get funding from the government, like you write application and maybe the government
Okay.
will support. Maybe they will support you giving some money for your recording or something like this. But yeah, mostly you are, of course, depending on having fans that want to buy your music or buy your merch or things like this.
Okay, talking about the streaming, this is my last one
Yeah.
question. Okay, this moment we have a moment like digital era. How about your music? I mean, just for streaming only, or you have like a physical uh, masterpiece? I don't know, like vinyl maybe or CDs, something like that.
Yeah, actually, right now I have only digital copies of my music. But
Okay.
if I make enough music to collect it to a full album, maybe I could
Mm.
just print some vinyl or something like this in a really small quanta, just because it's fun. But yeah, I think it's
Okay.
difficult to sell. At least in Norway, it's really difficult to sell CDs and physical copies of your music right now.
Okay. No, no worries because yeah, we'll this moment for this current situation, we have to streaming online like us streaming like this live on Instagram, and hopefully this moment will be long term. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like yeah. I don't know. Digital era will be continue until maybe 10 years later or 20 years later. Just hopefully that will be going well to us as a digital people.
hope so.
Okay, Audun, oh my God, we have 6 minutes to go. Oh my God, it's 1 hour.
Wow.
Is coming. Yeah, very very fast. So last statement, like I've told you, my podcast is for support single fighter. I know you're not single anymore, but what do you want to say to our viewers and also our listener if they had they're still single fighter and survive? What do you do?
Yeah, if you mean like single musicians that are independent and without like major labels, I think
Yeah.
it's maybe a couple of things I would say. One of them is to, of course, to keep doing what they love and have faith in what they love. Um, work
Okay.
work hard, and I'm sure they will also get something back from it. And a second thing, maybe at least if your goal is to make a living from being an independent artist, I think one of the most important keys is to learn about marketing and branding.
Okay.
Marketing is extremely important, and it's kind of a boring thing to do. But if you don't have any big label, they because that's why the big labels are having successful artists, is because they are spending a lot of money and time and effort in marketing their musicians. So if you want to be an independent single fighter, I think learning about marketing would be a really important piece of that puzzle.
Okay. The marketing and the personal branding, correct?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So how about me, the indie podcaster? What
Yeah.
do you think?
I think you do great. I hope that you will have a bigger audience for every time. And
I
yeah,
mean,
everyone who's listening now, they should remember to follow, listen to Kimi FM on all social media accounts, and make sure to be updated for every new program, because yeah, I
yeah,
think it's a great job that you're doing, that you are focusing on artists that are not like the most huge
yeah.
ones, because most podcasts and journalists, they are mostly interested in the big fish. So it's great that someone is
Thank you.
also taking care of the independent ones.
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify, also Apple Podcast, and also Google Podcasts. I have a content of there. Anyway, Audun, oh my God, time is up. 1 hour
Yeah.
is not enough, I guess.
No.
Yeah, but Instagram just having, yeah, I know more than 1 hour, but I don't want they cut our program. So,
Well.
Audun,
Yeah.
I want you to say selamat malam is good evening, and
Yeah.
also thank you, terima kasih to our Indonesian watching us and also listening us soon.
Sure. Selamat malam, dan terima kasih for listening to Kimi FM. I'm so happy that I was invited here. Thank you to Kimi.
Thanks to you, Audun. I'm very happy to having you on my show. Hopefully, this pandemic will be over soon, will be past soon, because I'm really excited you visit Jakarta, especially Indonesia, and maybe someday we can collaborate as a podcaster and also you're a musician. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
who
see.
knows? Yeah, we'll see. I hope that I can come back to
Okay.
the country soon.
Okay, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. We'll be waiting in Indonesia. I think your friends in Indonesia just waiting for you. Come back, Audun. Kembalilah ke sini. Okay. Once again, thank you so much. Just stay safe, Audun. Whatever you do, whatever you're doing, just stay safe and stay healthy. Please, please, please. This pandemic is very, very dangerous over the world. Okay?
Yes, okay, and same to you, and thank you again.
Thank you again. And thank you to everyone. Terima kasih buat semua yang sudah gabung. Jangan lupa follow Instagram Listen to Kimi FM dan juga Audun Kvitland official ya di Instagram. Dan juga dengerin nanti versi audionya juga di Spotify. Temukan aja atau cari aja Listen to Kimi FM. Once again, thank you Audun. Good afternoon there and happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.